Oh, whoopsie.
I'm sorry. I feel like a child who's just like got out of something for 3 more
Oopsie.
seconds.
Oopsie doodle. Whoopsie. Hello, everyone. It wouldn't be Haven Rock if there wasn't a tiny bit of an oopsie. But we are starting on time. My name is Kaleb Wade of Crandon Retro Presents and Go to the Phoenix, and we are back with Haven Rock, Episode 3, Bad Luck. Around me are three lovely individuals. Unfortunately, Emily could not make it due to internet troubles, but hopefully next week we will have our psychic back in town with some new information, perhaps. Just dance reactions. Let's go.
I'm scared. I will openly admit that.
How about we go around clockwise on the screen? So, Aubrey, tell us who you're playing, what their sort of role is in the group, and what's their favorite food?
Favorite food? Okay. I am Aubrey. I am playing Nessa. She is kind of a bit of a wild card right now as it turns to role in the group. She's just kind of the normal person who got roped into all of this. Normal. And her favorite food would be, what was it? I just had it.
You got this, I believe in you.
Yep. What was it? I was like, oh man, this is a character that's like existed in Summer 4 for a while, so I was like, I had all of these. What was it? It was her favorite food is like a chicken korma.
Nice. Dan.
Took me a minute to remember that. I was like, it's like
Took me a minute, but I got there.
It was a curry dish, and I was like, my brain was going through all the lists of curry, and I'm just like, what is it?
What were the questions?
Who are you? Who you're playing? What their role is in the group, and what their favorite food is.
I promise. I was paying attention. I just have the short-term memory of a goldfish. Hi.
Head empty, steaks ready.
It is true. Hi, I'm Dan. My pronouns are they, them. I play Trip Ward, our head empty, steaks ready Slayer, who is... Wow, Trip, what are you up to? Their favorite food is pizza, and specifically that pizza has mushrooms, onions, peppers, black olives, green olives, and pineapple. Fight me in the chat.
Don't fight.
Don't fight me in the chat. But pineapple does belong in pizza, and I will stand on that hill.
Does.
Mitch.
Hey, I am Mitchell. You can find me on all the social medias at Penny for a Tale, and I am playing Jono. A would-be demon hunter, and his favorite food is oxtail.
Ooh.
Num num.
Hello there. My name is Kaleb Wade. We're going to represent the Good Will Phoenix. I am your director for the evening, and the character that will get most of some spotlight tonight, their favorite food is probably steamed dumplings.
It's a vampire.
So, we start a week after episode 2. You're currently in the swing of the first week of high school. Unfortunately, I don't have schedules for all of you. But, it's just been a quiet week. Well, quiet on the supernatural front. Those who have been paying attention to the news have noticed that there have been a string of thefts lately. Seemingly random. Museums, family homes, just someone's out there and stealing whatever they want. You've also noticed that there are a few disappearances, whether from sudden vacations or kids just not coming to school. One of those kids recently has been Bianca, the young woman who lost her girlfriend. And just as Bianca went missing, the memorial to Ileana Bell was taken down. Where do we find you in this, let's say it's noon on a Friday. Where do we find you? Let's start with Trip.
Definitely in the like the theater area. I probably wearing like a leather belt with a rapier, kind of adjusting gloves, prepping for a little bit of combat practice. Their favorite way to spend a Friday, especially if they should be somewhere else.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, you are skipping your classes.
Some of them. Just some of them. Just some of them. Not too many.
Yeah, history's boring. Why would you ever go to history? As you're ready for some stage combat practice, you hear a small sigh from the audience. You turn, and it is the theater teacher, Mrs. Morrison. You know, they should tell you kids that an education is important, but frankly, I do love a student who is on top of their stage combat. So I won't tell if you won't.
Look, I know what I'm doing. I am going to theater school. I won't use any of that, so why waste anyone's time?
Is everything okay? Trip, you seem a little... You've been coming here more often lately.
Everything is fine. There is nothing important going on. Would you like to see that again?
No, I believe we can work on it over the year. If you're willing.
Of course.
She sort of starts to slowly get on stage by like the stairs by the stage. Like she's in like florals, it's very 70s. She like cardigans and like shawls and just flowing like clothes that flow with her movement. The thing about being totally fine, Trip, is that no one knows when you're not. And no one knows what to do when you're not totally fine. I've always found that, especially in acting, it's best to experience the emotion as it comes, rather than push it down to simulate another. But what do I know? I just have degrees or something. If there is anything on your mind, you know you can talk to me after school, right? I may not be your counselor, but I am your theater teacher, and seeing as how you are wanting to go to theater school...
If you're trying to romance someone with a sonnet and they read it and drive away, what does that mean?
What was the stipulation of giving the sonnet?
Don't open the sonnet until you leave town, basically. Because they were leaving anyhow, and that was it. But instead of leaving, they read the sonnet and then left.
Let me guess. Was the wording, don't read until you're on the road?
Yeah.
And then they drove their car onto the road by technicality?
Yes.
Did they throw away the sonnet afterwards?
No.
Then it seems to me that you are trying to romance someone incredibly clever. rather than someone who may or may not accept your rather dramatic advances.
I mean, I feel like it could have been worse. I feel like it wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. So I'm just
Was
trying
it
to
not great for you or not great for them?
I am only myself, so not sure. It was definitely a mixed bag on my side.
Have you heard from them lately?
No, I haven't really. You know that whole idea of giving people space. I was trying that. I don't know if it was working very well though.
And has this person texted you? Yes, Izzy has. She has sent you regular photos of antics between the Cuckoos and Izzy.
Yes, but like not related to the original, like to that, like ignore that, but like, hey, I'm alive and like having a good time pictures.
It seems that you're overthinking this just a tad, just a smidgen.
Really? Hmm. And what should I do instead if I'm supposed to feel the feelings as they happen?
See how they feel about it now that there's time, and start to plan for the future, potentially.
Look, I have like 3 moves and I've already used one of them.
Well, then I would start working on expanding your repertoire, Mix Ward.
You know, history sounds a lot more fun right now.
I bet.
I'm I, I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you later.
Whenever you need the stage or need someone to talk to, Mix Ward, I'm here.
And Triple
Trip gets called out. Goodbye.
and Triple like kind of like drop off their rapier on the way out to go be late to history class.
Nessa, where do we find you?
Nessa is probably in one of the art rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Is usually there in if she has a free period, if she has free time, because her big thing right now is making sure her portfolio is all together.
Okay, cool. While you're in there, you see Robert. The kid, yeah.
My brain just took 2 seconds. I just went, oh yeah.
He is creating this abstract representation of Barry, actually.
Enough. She probably actually went home and like has several pages in her sketchbook that is filled with Barry.
One is Barry dabbing, just as a lark. You get to teach a 7-foot bear how to dab.
You're gonna do it.
Do you speak with Robert, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, like at one point she would like go over and just sort of be like, hi,
oh,
how
hey.
are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Cool.
Kind of knowing that the giant teddy bear that was coming after me wasn't exactly trying to harm me was kind of helpful, and my dad explained everything afterwards. So
yeah, so I like what you're doing though, and she'll talk a little bit more in art terms about what he's working with, the terms I'm not familiar with because I took photography.
And the terms I'm also not familiar with, which Robert reciprocates.
Yep. And then like as we're doing it, she'll pull out her own sketchbook and be like, I believe we both have a bear on our minds right now.
Yeah, is that a, is that a dab?
Yeah, no, we had like 5 minutes before he left, and then it was Trip's suggestion, and then I needed to see a bear do that.
No worries. Yeah, I've mostly just been worried about Bianca lately.
Yeah,
She didn't come to school today.
I noticed. I guess she's been just taking everything really hard. You know, losing her girlfriend like that.
Yeah, Eliana was a light in her life. You know, I thought like Bianca's like goth, but she was never like this, like
This goth.
dark.
Mm.
This stuff, like
Um,
talking about like magic and books and whatnot. It was weird.
Anything particular on that subject, or just magics and books?
I think she said something about weird dreams where someone whispered to her, but I didn't really. She didn't ever really want to talk about it, and
That's
now that
fair.
Eliana's
That's,
memorial's gone, I think it kind of hit her way too hard.
Just yeah, hopefully she'll pull out of this, and you know, I guess just you probably already being there for her if she needs it sometimes.
Yeah,
People,
she ever
everyone
asks answers my text, but I mean, can't really be mad at that, can I?
Yeah, hopefully she'll answer you, and then everyone processes grief differently.
Yeah. Well, free period's almost up, so
Yeah,
it was nice. It was nice talking to you, Nessa.
Yeah, you too. I guess I gotta get to physics.
Yeah, I gotta get to psychology.
I've been putting this off for 2 years.
Godspeed.
You too.
Jono, where do we find you?
Jono is in Spanish class. Kind of drawing and penciling in. Basically, he has a side map on. What's up?
I need to ask you a very fair question.
Yeah.
How much do you want me to hurt you?
A lot.
Bienvenidos, class.
Oh God. Yeah, Jono's just like he has a map out. Like let me fix this camera. It's gotten like so yeah. So,
It's just like
Jono has a map out of the town, and he's just kind of like marking places that he should go patrol. Like he knows the drill. Whenever they need something, he just pops his head up. But he's really just here for the EZA.
Yeah. Your mind kind of like wanders as you're sort of like looking over locations. I assume you've also heard about the thefts. Yeah. Do you mark those down too as well, or are you focusing?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. It seems to be in a slight pattern as you're marking it down. It's odd, and you don't know if it was intentional. But it seems that the pattern of theft seems to trace out a crescent moon over the town.
Fuck. He kind of makes a note, and he'll kind of go research that later on. And definitely explore the center of the moon. That's got to be a place.
So as your school days end, do you all meet back in the library, or do you go your separate ways?
Nessa would probably definitely be heading to the library, because I imagine like after school for a few hours, she's coming to the library and reading up on anything occult related she can.
Yeah, Jono's going to be looking for like moon references in any of the books.
Okay.
Trip is swinging by to grab the second edition of Shakespeare's sonnets.
Okay, alright. Okay. Shakespeare sonnets, yes. So, I would like all of you to roll me a perception roll.
Oh.
That is a D10 plus perception plus notice.
And that is going to be a 12 from me.
It is a 16 from me.
Okay. 5. Jono, you're way too focused on this whole
Yeah, I
crescent moon
gotta-
thing.
Yeah, I gotta like focus in. I ain't looking at
It's,
shit.
it's like you're the only one doing work around here.
I know, like goddamn, like carrying this team every week.
Uh-huh. Nessa, you hear Miss Rosestone sort of not arguing, but having a slightly raised debate with someone over the phone. You can't really make out the words, though, as you were trying to go to the occult section that she has instructed you how to get to in the library. Trip, you do hear this. I understand that, Nathaniel, but if your Slayer is going rogue, I am just worried that you do not have as much of a handle of the situation as you think. And it doesn't matter how many eyes you have on anything you do. You do have a blind spot, and we both know it. Just keep me informed. You see Miss Rosestone sort of like walk out of her office. Hello, darlings. How can I help you today?
Oh, I'm just, I guess just continuing whatever my research into the occult. There's a lot of books.
There is.
You happen to have the second edition of Shakespeare's Complete Sonnet back in yet?
Unfortunately, it is still out. It seems... Nope, someone is still doing their homework with it. I'm sorry, Trip. Why do you need it?
No reason.
No reason at all, then.
You just know how much I love the bard.
Mm-hmm. And Jono, what are you looking into?
Crescent moons.
Okay. Any way that I can assist in that?
Yeah, if you have any references to the importance of a crescent moon, especially with maybe sacrifice, that would be lovely.
Sacrifice?
And he pulls out the map and shows the crescent moon. So these individuals have gone missing. Slight pattern.
Have you marked the differences between thefts and disappearances, or have you marked them all as one?
Differences. He'll kind of have like a red mark for theft, and then the blue for the Midas.
You got one pack of multicolored Sharpies, and you've been using them ever since.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nadia is looking over the map itself. So I believe this problem is inherently demonic.
Maybe, yeah. But time will tell. I plan to do some research today and then go patrolling tonight.
You could take Trip with you. 2 heads are better than 1.
So far, the most danger I've ever been in has been due to Trip's actions.
I mean, I could go too.
Now that I am more comfortable with.
Are we being proactive, Miss Langley?
You said 2 heads are better than 1. heads are even better. And just don't want to feel like I'm pulling my own weight, I guess.
We will need all hands on deck, seeing as how Aisling has been helping her mother more and more lately.
I may not be able to fight something, but I can read a book. I yell really loud if I see something.
Well, let's find out what this could be and get ready for tonight.
I would like all of you
Never.
to roll me a D10 plus your intelligence
Oh no.
My best stat.
plus for Jono and Trip notice.
Thank
God.
goodness.
For
We might have a chance.
Nessa, occultism and add your sorcery.
Okay. We might be okay.
Another 12.
Just got a 5.
Your dice are never with you.
They are.
You just like need to like sage the dice or something.
I have
know.
methods. I have methods.
I also have methods.
Expel the evil spirits.
They're just used to roll under systems.
Just sit them in front of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. For no reason. Just watch the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy with your dice. What did you roll, Dan?
15.
Okay. Nessa.
Mm.
As you're looking into occult books, you seem to notice this mention of a spell. You don't necessarily know all the details yet.
Mm.
But it is... You're trying to piece it together. Is it a pulse, a beat? You can't really check it out so far, but hey, whatever works.
Make lots of notes about it.
Okay. Jono, Crescent Moon, disappearances, demon, gotta be a demon, gotta be a demon, gotta be a demon, gotta be a demon.
Knew it.
Gotta be one of those super bad demons.
Gotta be.
Crescent Moon is basically a horn. Basically.
Sorry. I love y'all so much.
He's not wrong.
Dan,
Technically.
Trip, you look over these disappearances, you look over these thefts. You don't know if anyone's checked with these people who seemingly disappeared or checked their homes or whatnot, so that's something you could do.
Has, like, anyone talked to the people, or at least just see if everyone just has a bad stomach bug or something?
From this school, you know that the psychology teacher is out due to vacation. Bianca is out, and maybe one or two other classmates. Other than that,
Would it have been would it have been enough to say that Nessa got Robert's number at some point?
yeah,
Maybe
totally.
Just be like, hey, if you see any more weird things,
If you
please
see
let
any
me
weird
know.
things, call us.
Yeah, please. And sort of like as we're talking about like people that are missing from school, do we have the girl like who's missing from school? Do we have her listed already on the of people missing in the Crescent Moon? That would, I guess, be a question for Jado. I guess she's not really missing; she's just not going to school.
Let's just start hitting up these places.
Well, because like her idea was she's gonna text Robert and be like, some reason to be like, hey, do you know where she lives?
Yeah.
And then double check it on
And
the
then
map,
cross-reference with the map. Yeah.
Cross-reference on the map, see if it's in the crescent moon.
That's good. Yeah. Message him.
Trip is also like, while this conversation is happening, gonna shoot a quick text to Gretchen and be like, yo, you're in trouble. Yo, get it together.
Ugh, I know my watcher won't even let me leave the house without having eyes on me. It's weird.
I mean, that's what you get when you sneak off to another town.
But I helped.
Technically, yeah.
It's like, but I helped. A sad face with a tiny tear.
Look, I know, but just lie low and chill till like there's less eyes on you, and then you can sneak out. Or worst case scenario, we'll come and break you out? Question mark.
I mean, ... You're not that far away. Period. Don't you all have a car? Question mark. And
hey, can anyone here drive? Does anyone here have a car?
Nessa probably has her license, but not a car.
Same.
Miss Rosestone's like, yes, and why?
No particular reason. I just wanted to know for research and resource planning purposes.
Trip,
Snag one.
I would like to remind you that I am a telepath, and I've refrained from reading any of your minds throughout this entire time that we've all been working together. Please don't make me break that.
Slightly horrifying.
Trip just immediately starts throwing up like mental pictures of things that she doesn't want to see. So it's like, stay out, stay out, stay out.
Stop.
It's like parental block. Like, you don't want to see that. That's gross. You don't want to see. Get out of there. You don't want to see that. Like just trying to like obscure the thoughts with like ones that you're like, oh, she
Nessa,
not, like...
as you text Robert, we are 30 something minutes in, and it is already lit. As you text Robert, Robert gives you the address, and funny enough, it is one of the more recent places that has been broken into.
Well, that's slightly alarming. And I will share this information with the group and point at it on the map.
Since it's the most recent, that might be the best place to go.
Yeah, no.
Unless you'd all like to split up.
No, I'll get my tools and we'll meet there around 9, 10.
I'll bring flashlights.
Sounds good.
I have a lot.
All right. We'll see you guys there. John will get up and light a cigarette. I'm out.
Be careful tonight. And if you need me, do not hesitate to call.
I won't hesitate. I don't know about the others, but I won't.
Thank you, Miss Langley.
Just cut that out.
Librarian's pet. So, as night falls onto Haven Rock once more, I need you all to make me a roust. No.
That's a 4. I am hungry.
Thank you so much, Aubrey.
You're welcome.
Oh goodness, that's not until next Sunday. That's not until announcements. You all meet outside of Bianca's home, or near Bianca's home.
Mm-hmm.
It seems pretty normal, like normal home, another normal like kind of cheerful paint job, like as you sort of look around, I would like you all to make me I believe it's either perception notice or perception crime.
I have no crime, so it'll be perception
We have
notice.
a crime-free party.
I got crime.
Okay.
Oh, there goes my dice. I'll get that later.
I got a 10 for crime.
Hey, look at you. You just had to do crimes.
I know, right?
A 12 in notice.
That is and that was perception notice.
Yes.
Cool. So that's a 15.
Okay. Jono, it looks very clean. Whoever broke into this place seemed to leave little to no trace, but something about this feels familiar. You don't know what.
Oh, I'll send a text message to my my buddy and be like, "Hey, did you nick this house sometime?"
To Felix?
Yeah. Like, hey. And it's all in code. It's like, "Hey, did you get groceries or cereal the other day at this street?"
This has been the first text you've sent to him in a few months.
Yes.
You've tried to do email before this, and you kind of think to yourself, huh, I could have probably caught. No, that's not important. Nope, can't focus on that right now. Nope. Your message is read.
No response.
It left you on red.
So he's just gonna start he's gonna get into the house, start searching the place.
Before you do, Trip.
Knock on the front door.
You notice that the lights are on. There's no car in the driveway, but the lights are on. If someone's home, it's maybe it's Bianca.
Does anyone who has an ounce more of social presence than me want to knock on the door?
Oh, my question is, between our downtimes, did I get a hold of?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I swear. I swear. You're gonna get us all killed. I swear.
It's gonna be
Nessa.
episode 3, and and Emily's gonna
PPK,
come back,
the party's
and
gone.
then it's gonna be all new people.
Oh no.
I will now be playing Gretchen.
We have a bot in the chat. We've really
Big
made it.
follows, much famous. Do the thing.
Friends. It's like by followers, primes, and viewers. Go away. You stop that.
We don't respect robots here.
Hey, me who's just like, oh man, I don't have mod abilities here.
Neither do I. Wait, do I?
You probably do.
Give me godlike power.
Give me mod. That is a goal. That is our mod. We actually keep a mod tally of how many bots we kick, and loser at the end of the month has to host the ice cream social. I'm kidding.
What are you?
I've never had to host the ice cream social. I think it's going on right now, actually. I didn't make the doodle. We make a doodle, we poll the server, and whatever time is the most popular, that's what time
I could
it
have
is.
sworn I have mod things, but maybe not. IDK. Anyway, we'll fix that in post. Nessa, as you're looking around, kind of clutching your flashlight and your bag of flashlights.
Yeah.
You're looking around and you see these sort of silver lights. Not even lights, it's like a reflection of light upon them. They look like eyes and they are looking right at you.
That's slightly horrifying.
Do you try and shine your flashlight on it?
Yeah.
As you do so, it disappears.
Mayhaps. Anybody see any silver eyes?
Nope.
Okay. Just
Seems to be
wondering.
just you.
Pique my curiosity.
Stay focused. Watch the front. I'll try to get in from the back.
Why don't we just knock on
This is a great
the
idea.
door? Someone's
looks like they're
probably home. I simply requested someone with an ounce more of social function than I have.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be doing this several times to several different homes. I don't.
Then why don't we take the easy route while we're here?
Yeah, I mean, if somebody's home, we can just be like, hey, it's Bianca here. We are in a class with her. We brought her homework.
Are any of you
You
being
should knock on the door.
House.
Are any of you being quiet about this?
No.
No.
I'm whispering.
You hear the door unlock. And the door open. And it's Bianca kind of like rubbing her eyes like, what the fuck are you guys doing out here?
Hey, you're not dead. Glad to see it.
What?
We got fucking homework for you.
Okay, Robert already came by to drop it off. Like, is there more homework?
Nope. If Robert brought it to you, then that's good.
Yep.
Then what the fuck are you doing here?
You're leaving.
Fucking homework. That's it. We're done. You have a wonderful night.
Whatever, weirdos.
Why the fuck are you asleep at 9?
She slams the door
Bye.
Probably depression.
and locks the door and locks it behind her.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, that went swimmingly.
Pressure does the opposite.
Well, we figured
did
out
our-
she's not missing.
She's not missing. Oh shit, we should have probably asked about the break-in. A Trip's gonna go and just go for the door again, like trying to before she goes back away.
The door unlocks. What?
We do have a question. Did you recently have a break-in here?
No. Why would you? What?
Fuck. Sorry to bother you at this. Wait a second. Hold on. Open the map. Is this house just a missing person?
No, it is also a break-in.
Wait, what? No. Huh? This is all like so she can hear it too, and I'm like, So our records indicate that there was a break-in here.
What fucking what?
Have you been home the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Jono made this map.
We're not beating up people.
I'm just cracking my knuckles, okay?
If you would like, let me find 2 stats that might be okay.
What's this person look like again?
She's about like 5'7", kind of black dyed choppy hair, tired eyes, like messy like clothing, sort of like a sweatshirt and sweatpants and like purple bunny slippers.
I'm gonna be like, look.
I love it.
I mean, I'm an awkward social person, but I've been eyeing you, and I enjoy your company, and I was wondering if maybe we could order some pizza and maybe watch a movie or something together, or maybe go out someplace. This is a very awkward time to ask you out for the night.
I don't even fucking know who you are. What the fuck?
Let's go.
Hey.
Look, Bianca, I'm so sorry. Okay, have a great
Jono.
night.
Yeah.
Nessa,
Mhm.
make me a perception notice and add anything if you have it in empathy.
I
I
have
need
empathy.
like, what's my sexy roll? I need my sexy roll.
Not in this situation, you don't get it.
Oh God, did she not?
No.
That's
she's
fair.
grieving.
Well, we also are
Hey, I
not
mean-
sure if she bats for that team.
No, she's grieving. Oh.
Get over your dead whoever.
You got a big hunkin' man right in front of you that you've never talked to
right?
whatsoever. Hey, you
Greek
maybe want to go out for like a
god in front
pizza?
of you. Greek god.
So does empathy add extra?
In this case, add your empathy score to this.
Okay, so it's the fact that his empathy is a 2-point quality. Add the 2.
Yeah.
Cool. So then that's 17.
You, as you're sort of pushing Jono away, you notice that her eyes are sort of like downcast. You notice that she may not be telling you the truth, but it seems that she really, really doesn't want to be bothered, especially by 2 chuckle fucks and a person that she had art with one time.
Yeah. And just be like,
Chuckle
just
fuck.
let's, and just sort of, she's just like, we're totally leaving, and then she'll like lean over and like be like, we should probably not leave, but we should leave for now.
I'm gonna break in, obviously.
No, we should just keep an eye on the place.
Break in.
Okay, bye, Bianca.
Bye.
Remember the box.
You're lost. Peace.
Fuck off. And then Bianca slams the door again and locks the door.
Yeah. Well, that went about as good as I thought, but I do think she's. I mean, we are pretty much complete strangers, but she may not be being the most upfront with us.
Maybe we should just like use Robert.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Where does Robert live? Where does Robert's house in a relationship to where we currently are?
2 blocks from here.
Let's go bother Robert.
That's fair. We can go do that, come back. She should be asleep by then. We'll be able to...
Or we could, if we bother Robert and it works, we won't have to come back.
Yeah. And I did see something weird. It's not exactly like what I saw that Miss Rosestone had, but it's the same kind of weird.
Alright.
Okay.
Think they're, and I mean, that was a sign of magic, so maybe there's some magic going on here. And Robert did mention that things have been really weird with Bianca, talking about someone talking to her.
So we should definitely go bother Robert then, is
Should
what
go
I'm
brother
hearing.
Robert.
Yeah.
Maybe we come stake out the place. It would be a lot easier if one of us had a car.
I mean, I could. No, I'd probably die if I did that. I could probably borrow my mom's car, but like not really. Like I can drive. I just kind of bike everywhere.
I just
So-
usually walk or take an Uber.
Yeah, I mean, we got all night. Let's just walk.
Yeah.
Or jog, really.
As you're all walking to Robert's, I'd like you all again to make me
No,
Perception.
I don't,
a perception roll for me, please.
I don't want to. I'm
Yeah,
scared. I refuse. Okay,
Here
maybe
you
I
go.
don't
You
refuse
see what you're doing to
anymore.
me?
13.
16.
Jono planning how
As-
he's gonna break into the house.
Yeah, he's just like...
Pretty much.
He's like, fucking get through the back door. It's not even looking
As
anywhere.
Jono leads you all to Robert's house, after Nessa kind of tells him where to go, Nessa and Trip, you both are sort of looking around like, oh my god, is he ever gonna stop talking about breaking into this fucking house? And
No.
on the rooftops across the street, you see a figure darting from rooftop to rooftop. It seems to be animalistic in movement.
Bipedal?
Tricycle?
Two legs or four, like as a running style.
2 legs, but it seems that it is stalking something. And as you look at it, it looks at you. And Trip, you now see what Nessa was talking about with those silver eyes.
So, those are real.
Yeah,
I see
that's
them.
real. That's real.
Did we spook the thing, or is it like continuing on, or what?
Do you try to turn it to tell Jono?
No, I don't want to take my eyes off of it because I feel like if I do, it'll go away.
What?
Sort of like reach back and just be like,
What? What?
point.
As Jono then looks at this silver-eyed creature, as it were, it just fades into shadow with the eyes lingering before disappearing.
Yo, I think my eyes are broken.
No, it's not. It's obviously some demonic piece of shit stalking us.
As this is going on, Nessa pulls out her phone
Don't
and
text her! No! I'm asking your mom to come!
she has books.
Well, let her know what you saw, and then
Yeah.
maybe she can figure something out.
Yeah,
and
that's
send
what I
us a
was gonna
text.
do. Just be like, hey, is anything in books like this? What might this be? I don't have books with me. I can't figure out what this is.
I guess. I mean, don't tell her
Nessa,
what we're up to.
your text is delivered, but not read.
Well, hopefully she gets back to me.
Wait, what? Would Trip know about like?
She is incredibly prompt with texting.
Yeah, I'm like, Trip is gonna text Little Miss Sunshine and be like, hey, can you text Miss Rosestone real fast, see if you get a response?
Let me see if I have her number, question mark.
Trip just sends it. Just do it.
Okay. About 2 minutes pass by. Sent. No response.
Text your watcher, dude.
It's like the middle of the night.
Just do it!
Okay.
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go climb up on that roof, see if they left any evidence.
Jono, as you're looking for a way up on this roof, I'd like for you to make me
Chaos.
I would say, let's make it dexterity acrobatics.
Oh yeah.
He says there's no response either. Sorry, does that help?
Yeah, it actually does.
Good, because
14?
I'm really, like, super bored in this graveyard, and there's, like, no vampires whatsoever. You guys get all the fun.
I mean, I might have to spring you sooner than later if things are happening.
What was that, roll, Mitch?
3 success levels.
Okay. You get on that, rooftop easily.
We're over here, then we suddenly look up, just be like, where'd Jono go? Oh no!
And I'm like feeling around on the tiles to see if there's any, especially on the edge of the house where it might have jumped from one household to the other, to see if there's any like messed up tiles or scratched tiles that indicate the size of the talons or the weight behind this thing, or if it's just fucking magic.
As you're looking, I would like you to make me. You hate this roll. I know you
If
do.
you say it's a notice roll, I'm gonna come after you.
You are the one who's trying to be Mr. Detective Jono, okay?
just gonna say, come after you.
And it is, and it's gonna be like a 2 again.
I use investigation with strength kung fu. That sounds appropriate.
You've done this before, let's say, and you notice that whatever this creature is, there are slight claw marks as they move from building to building, as if like they are like kind of like clawing to sort of get leverage to either parkour or leap from building to building, but they seem rather light, rather fast for any demon you've heard of.
He'll pull out scissors from his backpack and like cut up the tile on the roofing where there's a scratch mark. So he has some like physical evidence.
Okay. As you do so, and you sort of look forward after you cut out the tile, you see those silver eyes looking right at you.
Kind of moves his right hand to his gun. You friend or foe?
It's weird. Like, the moon is shining. Like, there should be light on that rooftop, but there's not. It is darkness, and it is those eyes. So whatever this is, it seems to generate a field of darkness. But it does not answer you. It just seems to watch you.
Do we see any of this?
I assume that you and Trip are so freaking out that Miss Rosestone is not answering you.
Probably.
or
Probably.
rather, Trip is freaking out and you're trying to calm down Trip.
Yep. Just like trying to figure out a reason why she may not be answering her phone.
I'll pull out a cross.
Dead.
So you're gonna pull out your cross and your gun?
Well, I have my gun still holstered on my, kind of wedged into my pants. I have my right hand.
As you pull out the cross,
touching
it kind of just goes.
Put that back. He starts going through the religious symbols that he's collected over the years and presents them one by one. Like,
None of them seem to work.
puts a Scientology, like, whatever the hell they have.
It's
back
just
in
like,
his backpack.
this never works.
Yeah, I haven't found the creature that's afraid of this. But I don't. One day.
One day I'll face Katie Holmes.
Yeah.
But
move forward a little bit and reach out a hand.
as you reach out the hand, what seems to be a hand but with elongated claws grabs your wrist and pulls you.
Man, I'm really glad I put those points into doctor.
And as you are pulled through this darkness, you crash back on the street as if, or on the sidewalk where Nessa and Trip are, as if you were teleported somehow. You look, and Trip and Nessa, you notice this. It's like Jono fell out of a shadow.
Did y'all fucking see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like looking around. He looks back to where he was.
The eyes are gone.
Trip is just gonna like call Miss Rosestone now, like biggest fear, call two fears, calls, and sees if she'll pick up. Oh, please don't bring it through. Ah, she's not gonna answer. It rings right time.
How far are we away from?
About 2 minutes. From the school, you're about a smooth 30 minutes away. From Robert's home, where you were going originally, you're about 2 minutes away. But Trip, you reached the voicemail of Nadia Rosestone. I'm not available right now. So if you would please leave your name, number, and a brief voice message explaining why you've called, I'll get back to you as promptly
Hang
as...
up, click. I'm not leaving a voicemail. That's terrifying. How close are we to Twilight Walk?
boy. No, not League. No.
Gang?
like Discord and League are so close on like.
It's just we're gonna have an episode inside of the episode where we all play League together as our characters.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
God.
Right.
So toxic.
Director forbid. How close are you to Twilight Walk?
Yeah, specifically Nadia's house in Twilight.
Are
Walk.
we a walk away?
No.
You're about 20 minutes away.
Okay.
So you have a choice. Either you can go to Robert and try to get more information out of Bianca. You can check up on Miss Rosestone, or you can see what that shadow is doing.
I say Rosestone.
Yeah, I'm voting for our biggest resource and
Yeah.
making sure that she's not dead.
Valuable asset.
Because the fact that no one can reach her, she's like the most reachable person I know.
In terms of
yeah,
communication, I
that's-
think emotionally, she's a little distant. But yeah.
Like, I mean, we could. It's a 20-minute walk, or we could probably like call an Uber.
Yeah, but we don't want to call an Uber to like a closed school, right?
We're not going to the school. We're going to her house.
Oh, I thought she was chilling out at the library.
I mean, we could imagine she's probably left the library and gone home by now.
It's a little late.
I don't know. Watchers.
It's a Friday too. Like,
Sometimes watchers just chill out in the library. It's very weird.
Oh no, it's a Friday.
I would assume that you all are walking and talking.
Yep. Or at least
Jogging.
doing that.
Brisk walk.
Hey,
Does it
Nessa.
Uh-huh.
Roll for me a dexterity acrobatics.
It's my second best stuff. So that's actually not great. I've jinxed myself.
-3 because you don't see it coming.
I just
oh my God, we're gonna die here.
that's a 3.
Oh my God, we're gonna die here.
So as you all are kind of with a brisk walk, Nessa's like, yeah, I mean, we should probably go see... You both look
Nessa?
back, and Nessa's gone.
What?
And that's where we'll take a break.
Rude.
We're going to take a smooth 5-minute break. 5-10-minute break. Get some drinks. Get some bio breaks in. We will see you in a bit. Bye, everybody.
Nice chunky break.
Hopefully I'm not.
I did it again. Damn it. But this is what I was worried about because now you two are switched.
Oh, you can
Wait,
try.
I can just do this. Ready?
No. Oh.
I can just do it and it'll bump him back.
We'll see
No,
what
you
happens. We'll see what happens, but if I have to fix it, I will.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide my camera.
No, with Zoom you could just drag the boxes to put in different positions.
I will not do anything. Caleb.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh, this is new fucking tech. This is new tech. Thank you so much,
Oh, one
Mitch.
more. You have one more.
Do I?
Yeah, you and
Oh.
Nessa just switched.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, because it's
Never
weird.
again will you have to remake the overlay.
Fuck yeah! Thank you, Zoom, for not teaching me that important thing. But hello, we are back. Hi. I accidentally left my mic on for the break, and I apologize for that. But I didn't spill anything. Anything that we will learn right here, right now, with this Bat Time and Bat Channel as Nessa.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of fall to the ground in this warehouse. This sort
Wait,
of
so it is a werewolf.
this you're starting to look around, and what's funny is that this place is sort of well lit. Like, it seems like
Office
there's like
items.
markers on the floor. Like you're kind of looking around, and you kind of look next to you, and you see kind of like a circle of tape that just has like a note that says table with like chair, like someone's planning out this space. And as you sort of look up to see who captured you, you see this person clad in all black, sort of. They're kind of dressed in these very form-fitting clothes that sort of like reduce the silhouette. Uh, their gloves sort of have these elongated claws, like these silver claws. A silver belt is sort of like wrapped around their waist, and over most of this ensemble is like this sort of like cut off modified hoodie that has sort of like little additions that could be misconstrued as like horns or ears. They pull down the hood to reveal silver hair and sort of raise up the goggles and go, yeah, sorry about that. It's sort of disorienting when you go through shadow. Do you want anything to like drink or anything? I've got like water.
Sorry. Sure.
Cool. Also, I think you know Miss Rosestone, so feel free to collaborate. And they seem to just sort of like nonchalantly just walk away.
Oh.
And Miss Rosestone sort of like she's sitting on like a chair. Like she does not seem harmed at all. Like she just seems sort of like sort of pondering, and she's sort of like thinking to herself.
Well, it suddenly makes a lot more sense why we couldn't get in touch with you.
Yes, the smart little bugger decided to put a few wards around to block my telepathy.
So, what is going on?
It seems that he wants magical expertise, darling. And he seems that you, well, might be able to help me.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'll do my best. I'm like, even below a novice, I'm like an initiate.
There is a chair next to Miss Rosestone.
Sure, she'll sit down in there. Sit down there.
The young man can't be older than 18, 19.
Uh-huh.
Like, kind of like hands you the water bottle. Here. Sorry about the whole dramatics.
Thanks. I mean, I'm usually pretty easy to get to do something. You kind of just ask.
Yeah, well, I really couldn't ask with Jono there, so yeah.
Okay. So what is it that you need help with?
Well, I'm Damn it, Mitch! Why would you do this? Well, it's no simple task, but I'm going to be summoning a demon. A big one.
Okay. Why?
Let's say to help someone move on. I hate you. I hate you so much.
Summoning fucking demon?
That's suddenly like, this is one of the situations that you can't say no to.
I mean, we
So,
could. We could say no, darling. but there's not many other magical practitioners other than Ashling's mom and potentially Ashling, and do you want them involved?
Not particularly, but I don't know anything that goes into doing this.
I have managed to gather most of these artifacts, and you didn't notice before, but like on this sort of like impromptu bar space, there is a backpack kind of open and like various jewels, like money, watches, like this person's loot, basically, is sort of spilled out on the bar space, and you see where it stops being like treasures and then occult stuff. Like amulets and circlets and rings and a few also a little baggie full of various herbs. And this guy goes, oh shit, I should probably get this to that one girl.
Herbs.
Okay. We'll look at Miss Rosestone and just be like, I guess just tell me what to do, or I'll assist the best I can.
Well, as long as we can see what sort of demon he's willing to summon and how strong that demon is.
Like if they exist, like a tiny little imp that we could probably kick to death.
Oh no, this is no imp. And he kind of turns and sort of leans on the bar. Sorry, this is one that a friend of mine's had a grievance for a while. And I couldn't tell him because I knew that he wouldn't understand. Because, frankly, we're not close anymore.
So that's Jono, I'm guessing.
Ding, ding, ding. Get the red-headed prize.
Hopefully the prize is my life.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Oh, that's good. I was really worried. I've seen a lot of movies.
Actually, and like you can see the sort of claws sort of like hover over the jewels. And now that you're looking at him, you see those eyes are actually his goggles that have reflected light within. But it's weird. How could they reflect that much light to appear like eyes in complete shadow?
So weird.
Here. And he sort of picks up this sizable gemstone. Catch.
We'll attempt to catch it.
You catch it.
Okay, cool. And look down at it.
You could probably appraise this and get a pretty penny.
Okay.
What can I say? An apology for capturing you and bullshit like that. I just need magic people because though I can sort of, and then, so he kind of extends a hand and the light around him starts to get cloaked within shadow. The light's still on you all. Though I can do this, and then the shadow fades. Not really magic inclined.
Well,
So, what demon is it that you're willing to summon, dear? Like, why are you doing this? If you want to spill your tragic backstory, I mean, we are two understanding people.
I've been told I'm very empathetic. I'm a really great listener.
Okay. Wow. Didn't really expect this response. Well, Jono and I used to work together back in the day. We'd plan heists, we'd stop demons, It was good, even when people started to leave. Friends started to leave. There was this one time where had it all planned out. Everything was good, but Jono, he wanted to do more. And it risked the both of us. I still kind of see that, you know. Him all bloodied and bruised on the ground, not responding. But he got better, and then something really bad happened. I wasn't there to help, and then I guess we both drifted away. I went to Nevada. I fell back into what I do, you know. And he kind of gestures to the stolen things and whatnot. But there was this demon wrapped in shadow who was terrorizing the populace. Now, if Jono was there, he'd probably just go, let's fucking kill it. Let's end this thing. Let's save the people. Let's be heroes. But, I didn't. I looked past that. And behind this big, scary, and as he says big and scary, shadows wrap around him as this form appears, this shade with talons. You can see his hand still appearing human, grabbing his goggles as they illuminate with some sort of mystical energy as the talons also come into view. Big, scary monster. Underneath it all. And then the shadow fades. Was just a kid. He was scared. He didn't want that. He didn't want those powers. He didn't choose this. Called in a few favors, and I took the hit for him. So I get to play around in shadow, and he gets a normal life.
It's a pretty noble thing.
I'm not noble. I'm a thief. But
So was Robin Hood.
Oh, don't bring up that
I
asshole.
don't know. Wait.
I'm nothing like Robin Hood. But after that, kinda a voice came to me in my dreams. This woman. She sounded kind, gentle. Called herself a mother.
She promised you something for a deal?
She wanted me to come here and create a space for kids like that.
Oh.
Runaways lost. I guess kids like me.
Yeah, it's pretty noble.
She said I'd have enough lives to do it, and that's the thing that kind of gets me. But I'm kind of
Yeah.
kind of rolling with
That
it.
does seem a little bit
Little ominous, little odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, but the intention I can totally get with. Giving people who don't have anywhere else a space to be themselves.
It's kind of what I'm doing here. And he
Have
kind of
you
adjusts around.
noticed like the outline and stuff?
Yeah, it's gonna be outside of town. We're technically outside of town, by the way. Sorry.
Okay.
But I've seen how Jono hunts.
Yeah.
What he does.
He
He
definitely
wants to
seems
kill the monster, save the day.
kill first, ask questions later,
So,
or never.
So you're afraid that if you reveal yourself to be a monster?
I mean, I did see how he acted towards Izzy. So that isn't really a stretch. Like, his heart is in the right place, but he may have twisted things around a little too much.
That's why I want to do this. So maybe if we get this demon, maybe he'll be able to move on. Then maybe so will I.
So
I don't
we're summoning the
have
demon, and then what are we doing with it after we summon it? That's
kicking its ass and killing it. We tried once before and it didn't work out.
Are they going to be here? Or is it just going to be us three?
You don't have all the ingredients, do you? No,
Yes, that.
I don't. And I was hoping with one of, I guess, one of the most powerful people in this town, seeing as how my goggles reacted to you. And he kind of holds them out. These kind of track magical signatures. They were a gift. When she was shining purple and blue light full of butterflies, and you got something too. Like, I kind of searched around town, tracking down whatever I could. Artifacts, books, hell, even heirlooms that people put intention into. Paid off who I could, scared off who I couldn't. A little bit of both for some. But I didn't want to hurt anyone. I wanted to...
You don't know anything about the people that have been disappearing.
That may be on me. I did scare a few people out of town.
Oh.
Give enough...
Well, that makes sense.
Give a gemstone to get them to go on vacation for a few weeks. Whatever I could to get it, whatever they had, and whatever they had. If it was useful, I took it, and if I didn't, well, their piggy banks were useful.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here. And he kind of hands you his phone, Nessa.
Mm.
I can tell you the address. I can tell them where. I can tell you. So you can tell them where to find you.
Okay.
But don't tell them. Not yet. Please.
I'll just tell them the address.
And Well, here's hoping I can actually do the right thing for once.
I believe in you.
Thanks, I guess. Oh, I'm Felix, by the way.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Has Jono actually said the name Felix before?
No.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Felix has only appeared to Jono before this.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he had said like the name Felix before.
And you might want to be careful about that Bianca girl.
Yeah, I noticed there was something odd.
Yeah, and he kind of puts back on the goggles. Have you already sent the text?
Yes. While we're having this conversation, after he hands me the phone and makes me promise to just say where we are, I will send the text at just the address.
Felix takes the phone from you. Takes the phone back from you gently, not kind of not snatching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After I give her these herbs, she's probably gonna raise some hell.
Okay.
Might want to watch out for her.
Yeah, had all of this not happened, we probably would have kept an eye on her tonight. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on her. And grief drives people to do weird things.
Yeah, they do. There's no guarantee that Jono will actually go for this, darling. He might actually just not do it at all. Well then, guess that's your job, isn't it? And Felix takes his backpack and disappears into shadow. Right, so we have a thief who's wanting to summon a demon, a young girl who is powered by grief who may have magical herbs that may or may not deal with something catastrophic, and a slayer wanting to be rogue in Oregon.
The last one I think we can deal with in the morning. Probably. That one can probably wait till morning. Yeah, the demon then put Bianca in magical jail. And just sort of a, no, don't do this.
Yes, the authoritarian response always works with the youth. I've never had trouble with that, Miss Langley.
Yeah, it's a plan in progress.
Let's cut back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Before this whole conversation. To Jono and Trip. Nessa's missing. What do you do?
Fucking A.
Quick scan around the area, see if there's anything like funky going on. Like, people just don't poof. Usually they go somewhere. Did we miss something?
Well, I need you to roll me intelligence occultism.
No!
He ain't doing shit.
I got a 0 in a call. I don't know shit. I really.
You leave us alone.
You leave us alone. We don't have brain cells.
So that's an 8, which is not any successes.
Well, considering what you have seen, I will bump that up to a 9.
Okay, that's 1 success.
If this thing travels through shadow, and there's shadows all around because it's night, oh fuck.
We have to get the sun.
Why don't we just stand in like a straight light real fast? It's a temporary solution, but Nessa had the flashlights.
Which neither of you took.
Yeah, it sounds like whatever this thing wants, it got it. And our next job is to find the Watcher because they're the only ones who are going to know to get to that realm.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess.
Fucking get you.
I
have
mean,
her
Nessa
address?
does know where we're going. So if she figures out what the fuck's going on, she can meet
Look,
us there.
Assume the worst. Nessa's dead.
Why would you jump there?
What malevolent being takes someone from the shadows without their consent and just wants to help?
Counterpoint.
If she was going to be killed, she would have just been killed here. Why would you take her if you're not going to kill her?
Hi, counterpoint from the voice above. What teenage alcoholic tries to date someone who is grieving?
This one. You know, funeral crashers, it's a thing. You show up and you're like, hey, how you doing?
You have a choice.
Yeah, see, it happens.
Try to find Nessa. You can try and find Miss Rosestone. Or you can still go to Robert and try and see what's up with Bianca.
Vote for Miss Rosestone, because again, the person with the most power might actually be able to help us.
Yeah, I mean, she has the know-all, so let's get the fuck over there.
I mean, yeah, let's.
How far of a run is it?
Yeah, if we're jogging lightly now.
You're still about 25 minutes away from Twilight Walk, and then.
How far are we from my house?
Let's see. Let's see this map.
I don't like it when you pull up the map.
Y'all are in Summer Square, so. Trip, you live in Nice Manor?
Yeah.
You're a smooth hour. Maybe not even an hour. Like, it'd be longer to try and go back to your place.
Let's just grab a lift. Goodness fucking gracious.
Yeah, I guess a lift will
work. I'm gonna check the app. Whichever one is cheaper, we're gonna take one of these ride shares over to her house. I'm paying, it doesn't matter.
Alright, yeah, fine.
At least we don't need an XL anymore, I guess.
An XL?
Because have you tried to put 3 people in a single? It's not fun.
Oh, I don't do the Uber thing or whatever.
Harper, check your Discord.
I am scared for you.
Oh no, it's fine.
I'm scared for me.
So you get into your lift. As you're going to, you tell the driver Miss Rosestone's address. You get a text on your phone, Trip. It's from Izzy.
Bitch. What does it say?
Having fun doing whatever you're doing, Graveyard? Haven't heard from you in a while.
Shoot back real fast. It's the full moon. I thought you were busy.
Wow, fucking rude.
Wow, fucking accurate.
You know what? Whatever. And that's the last text you get.
Just in the back, like looking.
Trip, being the little shit, will send a link, like a bit.ly link that's like clearly like not the actual link to a sonnet, because Trip is a little shit.
What does the sonnet say?
It's sonnet number 69.
Hey. Lamau.
It's also a little bit of a fuck you sonnet, so it's like a nice fuck you.
What does it say?
Do you want the whole thing or the summary?
Paraphrase for me.
what the world can see of you is perfect. No one denies that you are perfect, but like everyone admits this. But people who who really praise your beauty aren't actually looking at you deeply. Like those people aren't seeing your insides; they're just seeing your outsides and judging you as beautiful. So that's why your insides don't match your outsides. So like, watch out. So rude. Rude bitch.
Ooh.
I love it.
I'm not gonna have you roll anything.
I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh.
Your message is read. Oh, hey, it's Miss Rosestone's house.
Oh,
No. Okay.
It's a lovely studio apartment.
Lights on.
Lights are off. As you check the door's locked. It doesn't seems that she stayed.
unlocking that shit.
We can't just unlock.
Are we worried about her or are we not? Do we think something happened to her or are we just joyriding?
It's not gonna be a dark apartment if she's home. Who goes into their house without turning on any
Jono,
lights?
you try and break in.
Yeah.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
Dexterity crime
Remember?
for me, please.
Yeah.
Jono, I've been waiting all night to break into somewhere.
I know, right? Like,
I think Jono's been waiting 3 sessions to break
I
into
know.
somewhere.
I'm like, I need to do some crime.
I would like some crime, please.
Yes.
Some crime, please.
As a treat. You can have some crime as a treat.
I'm about to
Yes.
steal. Did you roll really well?
What'd you roll?
Yeah, I got a 12. Just good for me.
Lock pops open. You've done this before.
I'm not stepping in there. I'm not. She's probably got like a spell, and then we're gonna get stuck, and then like knocked out or murdered, and like also, I can't think of her like that. Okay. I'm just gonna stay here.
Think of her like what?
No,
Like a regular human being that does not do classes or anything.
like also as like a supreme authority over Trip to shatter the idea.
She's just like everyone else.
Jono, you're kind of looking at Trip, looking at the door, looking at Trip, looking at the door. I imagine you just go and just step into the doorway.
Yeah, just hop in. Like,
Nothing. There's no obvious spell effect, if there is a spell, on the door. Congratulations. You have opened Nadia Rosestone's apartment.
all right, let's look for any clues as to where she is. Does she have like a smartphone?
Do you mean the one that you've been trying to call this entire time that has not been answering? Yes, she does.
Yeah.
So you can find it.
Well, usually you can via the computer like have like a where am I type thing.
Find my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you going to search for a laptop or something?
Yeah, I'm searching for a computer, laptop, any sort of like. I mean, she's a teacher, so she
Trip,
has
are
to
you
have
going
some
to let
extracurricular
this
activities.
chuckle fuck
No.
traipse into your watcher's apartment? What if he wrecks something? What if you can't stop him?
Do you even know how to use a computer? And Trip will like walk into the apartment more angry than when they got there.
Yes.
And just like that, a chain of the perception that you have of Nadia Rosestone has been broken.
I will never be the same.
You find as you're looking, it's like it's beautifully decorated. It's like it's modern. It's like it does denote some form of wealth.
Like more than a teacher's salary.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't really phase Trip whatsoever.
You see as you're looking for the computer, Trip, you notice a sticky note or two on the fridge, if you'd like to read them.
Yes. Yes.
Look under the bed, see what's under there, all
No.
sorts of stuff.
No, I'm saying out of the bedroom.
You see, call Ermine to see how she is. You see one saying, make sure that Nathaniel isn't over his head. One that says cancel HelloFresh subscription. Start freshly subscription ?
I mean, between the two, like, you might as well. There's usually not much of a price difference.
They're owned by the same company. It doesn't matter.
How old is Trip, by the way?
17.
Tell Trip when the time comes.
Trip's just gonna take a picture of the first one that's like called like Nadine, I think.
Ermine.
Ermine to see.
Hermine.
And then also the cryptic Trip one, where I'm like, because I asked her about how old the last Slayer was when she died. She was very not willing to part with that information.
She literally told you that she is still alive.
She is still alive, but she died the first time.
She died twice, technically.
And I was like, excuse me, what? And then she would not go into that. And I feel like there's some sort of
I like to think that we've all seen the Buffy series, at least up to this point.
Yeah, but that does not mean that it does not mean that the characters are genre savvy, as evidenced by both Jono and Trip.
Whoa! It's Buffy the reboot. It's edgier.
Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that, Dean Winchester. Anyway.
I know, right?
Jono, you find a computer.
Oh, fucking A.
A nice little laptop.
Don't break anything.
I'm not gonna break anything. It'll pop it open.
You start it up and you see a lock screen. You see a picture of Nadia smiling with a woman who is a bit in the picture. You can kind of see that she's a bit taller than her. She has olive skin. She has sort of like a dark brown hair, and she's just kind of as Nadia's looking into the camera. This woman is looking at Nadia.
Oh, that's gay.
Yeah, he's gonna take out a piece of tape, and if there's a camera, just kind of put the tape over the camera.
It is password protected.
All right, let's do this.
Wait, do you know anything about computers? I'm actually being serious.
Yes, I know about computers.
I know they exist.
I use said computers sometimes.
We're using one now.
It is occurring at this moment.
The meta!
Jono's nose starts bleeding.
Trip is
Oh
just
my
gonna,
God.
I love the dichotomy of Felix sort of telling his backstory to Nessa and Nadia, and then Jono and Trip, fucking a computer.
We had a nice serious moment.
A computer, though.
Trip is just gonna like look over Jono's shoulder, and the moment Trip feels like it's going poorly, is going to like try to take control.
Okay, there is a password. It's password protected.
Do you know the password?
Well, I'll figure out. I'll think of some stuff.
Do you want me to figure out the password for you?
I mean, you know her better, so yeah.
Give me. And Trip will just kind of like sit on the floor and just be like, closes the laptop, flips it over. Is there a sticky note on the back?
Of course not.
Just check. Flips flips it back over, opens it back up. Is it like a number password? Is it like a picture password? What is going on here?
It is literally the picture that you see with a bar for password.
Okay, Trip is going to look at it, and then, because Trip is a little shit, they're gonna reach into their little pocket, they're gonna put a USB drive in.
Okay.
That's got a keylogger on it, and is gonna try to see if they can figure out the password with their computer skills.
Okay, since you have that keylogger, I'll give you a bonus for this.
How on earth do you think you get past the firewalls in the computer lab? I have to check Twitter.
Intelligence computers plus
Yes.
2.
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay.
Worst case, we burn the house down.
No,
The
we're
only
not
way to get
burning
the
it down.
password.
Well, we couldn't figure out your password, so we burned your house down.
Yep. Next time, make your
16.
password easier. That'll show 'em.
Okay, that's 4 success levels. It takes a few moments, but the password is Annalise.
Right. Homos. Trip's just like in there going, just like typing and just like, oh god. Yeah, am I this stereotypical? Are we really this stereotypical? This is rude. As like is like trying to figure it out, is just muttering along, being like, is this this feels okay. So can we open like Find My iPhone or whatever? And
You can.
Can we locate said phone?
Nether regions of hell.
The phone
on.
is in the library of the high school.
That's not helpful. That's suspicious.
That is helpful.
No, we're not going back to the high school.
Why not?
It's like the other side, and we just got.
There's a car outside. We snatch a car. We go on over
We're
there.
not gonna commit a crime.
We
take
broke
another
into
Uber.
her apartment
You
and
broke into her.
you broke into her computer.
I did not. I
You
used
did.
the password to get into the computer.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
How's that going to hold up in court?
They have no proof. Just like unplug the keylogger and put it in their pocket. No proof.
Oh, there's
God.
a witness right here.
Shut up! You broke in. I will
Yeah.
incriminate you first.
We'll incriminate each other. Look, we're too deep already. Let's just lock this place up,
Don't
grab a
brain
car,
cell.
and get the fuck to the high school. Something might be wrong with her, and we need to save her ass.
Hey, Aubrey.
Yeah,
Evens or odds?
evens.
Stevens.
I'm scared.
Beautiful. Okay.
I don't like it.
As you two are arguing, there seems to be a spark of magic in the living room. As a portal opens and the same woman you saw in the picture steps through with a tiny little box, a gift box. Oh,
Annalise?
how do you know my name?
The fuck are you?
Long story.
What are you doing in Nadia's apartment?
Hi, you might have heard of me. I am the disaster known as Trip. I am I'm a slayer, and Nadia's my watcher, and she's currently missing. That's why we're here right now, trying to find. Do you have any idea where she might be? Clearly, you were expecting something else right now.
Could you portal us to this high school?
As soon as you say, can you portal us to the high school, Jonah, you get a text from Felix with an address.
Can you portal us to this address? You're here.
Fine. And Annalise just sort of places the gift box on Nadia's coffee table. This might sting.
Wait, what's in the box?
Why will it sting?
She throws something at you two, and before you two can react, and Trip, before you can grab your keylogger, you two are teleported outside of this address. In a flurry of blue and purple energy.
Huh.
You both feel a slight, like, kind of needle-like sensation in your chests, but it's gone.
Oh, God. Fucking magic.
This is how I die. I hate it here.
I will text back, like, our code for Are You in Duress, which is, do you want dumplings tonight? Steamed is yes, I'm in trouble. Fried is all is clear.
For the first time tonight, Felix replies, fried.
Fuck, which one's that again?
That was the all is clear.
John,
Do you want dumplings tonight? Could you just been a simple yes, no? Because that would.
No, that'd be
Yes,
way
no
too
question.
simple.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, let's make it even more complicated.
You are both standing outside of this sort of semi-abandoned warehouse. Like it seems to, as you look around, you're like, oh shit, we're outside of town. Holy fuck.
You see why we should have just grabbed the fucking car? Now we're probably stuck out here.
If this is the address, then we're in the right spot.
Yeah, but what do we do after? Are they going to portal us? Do they have a
I'll
car?
call an Uber. It's fine. Don't
An
worry about it.
Uber out here? Oh,
It
God.
doesn't. Oh, do you want me to call it now? Do you want me to call it now?
No,
How long do
I
you think it's
just-
gonna take us?
I don't know. Let's just go.
Look, we should be stealthy about it because I feel like this is a trap.
I gave we got the all clear. It's fried.
No one just sends you coordinates or an address with no context.
My friend does, okay? We're
Then you
fine.
Then you go first.
Okay,
Fine,
I'll go
first.
first.
Can I hear this argument?
Oh, yeah.
Outside.
Well,
Can I just
John-
sort of like stick my head out the door and just be like, hey,
Why the fuck are you
What
here?
the fuck are you doing here?
It's a really long story, so also
You've
Miss
been-
Rosestone's here.
Oh, I mean,
She left her phone.
I am scared because we should not all be congregated in the same place. Oh, I should probably. Should I tell her after or before? After. Oh, I don't know what trouble we're in, but I
That you
am.
broke into her house.
No, that you broke into her house. I couldn't break into her house if I wanted to. I have no skill sets.
Any case, let's go. And Jono will.
The door opens and Nadia just walks out.
Hi, Miss Rosedown.
Don't.
Is Felix in there? Why are we here?
No, he's not. Nadia sort of searches. Oh, where is it? I know I have an extra. And she pulls this very thin, needle-like crystal from one of her hairpins. There it is. Everyone in. And she throws it in front of all of you, and a portal opens.
Okay, I guess we're going again.
Where are
And
we
Triple
going?
walk through.
Library, go.
Right.
Yep.
Fucking.
Nessa, who has done absolutely nothing wrong tonight. just walked
Cool!
through the portal. We're going to the library.
Yay! Books!
I wanted to go, and you guys said no.
That was our next stop. Yeah, Jono just popping in like fucking night. Jono, who also hasn't done anything wrong tonight. True facts.
Trip, do you get into the portal?
Yeah. Like, kind of just like averts eyes and just walks through. Like, knows they're busted. Doesn't know for what yet, but knows it.
Ooh, you in trouble.
Nadia walks through and the portal closes after. She then picks her phone off of the floor and sort of places it in her clasp and leans against the library desk and just looks at you, Trip. Is there anything any of us would like to discuss?
Yes.
Why the fuck are we here?
I mean,
Because, I don't know, maybe a warehouse on the outside of town wasn't really conducive to a nice and long and lengthy conversation, darling.
About
so we have a variety of issues going from most relevant to least relevant. First things first, Giano did break into your apartment because we were trying to find you. And yeah, and we're working on it, and Annalise showed up. Okay, boy.
What? How do you know that name?
So kind of. So your computer, we were trying to find your phone because you weren't answering, and I know how quickly you respond to things, and we were honestly legitimately concerned, and we had like Nathaniel text you and Gretchen text you, and I even called, and I didn't really get anyone. No one could get through to you, so we went to your house. We were gonna try to find your phone so we could probably find you because most people don't leave their phones without them unless they were like captured under duress. And so that's why I got on your computer and I guessed your password.
So how did you get to the warehouse, darling?
Annalise sent us.
So you saw her.
Yeah, she's aight.
Just I? Really?
Yeah.
Really just? Yes.
What do you want me to say? Like, that's my feelings on it.
Yes, we did. She seemed to have like a box or something for you.
What else?
Well, I mean, obviously, Nessa is back, so that is no longer a high issue. But the fact that like
Something
she disappeared,
took 'em.
Yeah.
It was Felix.
What?
Okay.
How?
Everyone else seems to have a knowledge of something I don't. I would like to know.
It seems that your friend is looking to assist us. In his own way.
Yeah.
Okay,
He wanted to find and... One moment, please.
Yeah, no problem. We'll just sit here.
That was me, not Nadia.
Oh. Then I retract the sassiness.
All of us just like
retract the sass.
sitting here.
I retract the sass. Then I'm like, you're gonna die. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the comments now, y'all.
Arbor, check your Discord. He was looking for magical expertise, and he seemed to tap me and Miss Langley.
Okay.
Okay, one of those makes sense.
Nessa, do you have magic? Are you a whatever they are?
I apparently have the ability to. I just don't have the training.
And the term is witch, darling.
Yes.
Fucking A.
So that's why we were there. He was showing us this lovely renovation space for this place for wayward youth. He's planning, I believe.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we could always actually use more of that. It's an actual problem that we have as society that we should be fixing.
Okay. And so the weird eye creature, that was Felix?
No, I didn't see any shadows. Did you? Nessa?
Yes.
Yes, it's the thing that took Nessa and shit.
And also, like, fucking, you were on a roof, and then you weren't on a roof. And what the fuck?
That too.
That.
It wasn't Felix.
What was that then?
Suspicious.
Something else.
Suspicious.
You're calling suspicion, Trip? Really?
Yes.
What happened? Well,
I'm sorry, Nesso did not sound very convinced.
It's been a rough night for both of us.
What happened when you got taken?
Honestly, I don't know. I just was there, and then suddenly I was in the warehouse.
And
That
then
sounds
what
true.
happened the next, like, I don't know, hour or so? 30 minutes?
Miss Rosestone met your friend talking about him setting up his thing.
So whatever took you just brought you to the warehouse and then ceremoniously fucked off afterwards?
Oh, Felix brought her to the warehouse while I was waiting.
For what?
As I said, magical expertise. He was looking for wards, protections.
Look, you're a very powerful witch, and I don't think you're telling the whole truth. If you don't want to be somewhere, I've never seen you stay.
What can I say? I enjoy a charity case sometimes. And if this Felix wants to assist us in our battle against the forces of evil in this town, in whatever way he wishes, I'll support it. We do need allies, seeing as how one of our main ones drove away with a cover band. Have you heard from Izzy at all?
I have.
And?
That's so it's coin flip.
On what? Her returning or her liking you?
Yes.
Or the cover band?
They're fine.
Nessa has probably been like texting with the cover band as well, like.
You've gotten
And more
many.
of just a.
You've
like,
gotten many
fun stuff.
memes of like
Yeah.
of Aster and Nox from Quentin.
Yep.
So allow me to get this straight. In your concern, you broke into my apartment, a space I shared with you, Trip, because you are my slayer. Not only that, broke into my computer, where you could have found God knows what of my personal files.
Did not search your search history, if that's any.
The only reason why we did what we did is because we were concerned about your wellness and safety, and we're very aware of the fact that we didn't think that you were taken by normal means, because honestly, you're too much of a badass for that. So we were genuinely worried and thought we exhausted our options, especially after Nathaniel couldn't reach you. And
Oh, so you contacted Nathaniel and Gretchen as well, dragging them into this.
we just asked them to like text you. We didn't really give them a lot of info.
So I'm going to expect about several calls from Nathaniel wondering why my slayer is contacting him. or contacting
Actually, I didn't
his-
talk to Nathaniel. I talked to Gretchen, who talked to Nathaniel.
I mean, here's the thing: you could have portaled at any time, and you didn't. You left your phone back at high school, which is suspicious as hell. So
I
yeah,
didn't have time to grab it. It seemed rather urgent.
you can portal. You just portaled us. You could have left at any point in time. So in regardless, based on the facts that we had, we're gonna go find you. And I guess take comfort in that we won't just fuck off and go home if you go missing for a couple hours. We'll actually come and find you. You don't have to feel guilty about what you did, Trip. And that's the nature of this thing. People die. So yeah, this is serious. We're gonna get in your shit sometime. We didn't go into your search history. That is a line we do not cross. Okay, whatever kinks you're into.
After I
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
After I vanished, you could have texted me. I still had my phone.
Look, based on what we knew,
Why didn't you
I
text
didn't know
Nessa?
huh?
Why didn't you text Nessa? If you were just as worried as me about her as me, why didn't you text Nessa? Or are you admitting that you weren't as worried?
Nessa was literally behind us 3 seconds beforehand, and then fucking poofed. We didn't even know where to start.
Yeah. In order to find Nessa, we had to find you because you would know information about what could have done it.
We're not like the most intelligent people here, just saying.
We're really intelligent.
No,
okay?
we're fucking not. Look, I know where my flaws are, and I don't know shit about magic whatsoever. And since it was something I wasn't familiar with, I'm assuming it's magic. And I don't know shit about magic, but I do know people who do know shit about magic. And going up the list, all of them were missing. So we started at the top. Because if we could find you, we bet you could find Nessa. Okay, you can't just be like, we're gonna split up and try to find everyone. No, so we went for the person who had the most power, who could probably figure it out the fastest.
Fuck yeah.
While I am reconsidering my position on being angry with you.
Yes. High five.
Don't celebrate.
I'm still hurt that you broke into my home.
Well, if it's any consolation, it was me. So Trip couldn't have stopped me.
I'm still hurt that you now know things about me that I would have loved to remain personal, like Annalise.
That was a series of, well, me connecting the dots, because your computer and then your password and then the portal, someone walking through that looked like, and nice. So
How about we just chalk this up as no one's dead, no one's hurt, and just go home.
What do you mean? There's like a shadow monster creature out there.
And we will deal with it tomorrow.
Well, I'm going going on patrol, so y'all can go to sleep if you want.
I think that Bianca should be a higher priority than whatever this is. It didn't hurt me.
I agree. I mean, until the Watcher can figure out what it is.
She is up to something, and I have a feeling that it's not good.
well, she's not gonna talk to us after the way that we just fucking behaved.
That's why we break into her house.
No, we
find out what she has.
We use Robert. Goodness gracious, we have rapport with Robert. Why don't we use him?
Let's do both.
Yeah, I'm gonna text Robert.
Okay.
See if he can keep an eye on her. Jono, if you could go by her house a few times.
I'll be watching it all night.
If you see anything weird, just text us.
You got it.
Miss Rostone.
She's gone.
I'll triple shoot her a text real fast. out of town for the weekend. I'll be back by Monday. And just send it. It's not asking for permission because she left. So it's just a declaration at this point.
Look,
And,
Trip, I'm sorry I got you in trouble, but I stand by what we did. I
yeah,
think you did good.
She responds, "Do what you want. Try not to get killed."
I got some stuff to do. And Trip will kind of like turn around and like start walking home from the school. And Trip's gonna take a short trip to Oregon to go bother Gretchen.
Okay. All right.
Jono's gonna stake out. Woohoo!
Is that a scene you would like to play out tonight?
It is up to you.
Do we all feel like going just a tiny bit longer?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nessa's just gonna hit the books and internet and maybe see if she can find any ideas as to what Bianca might be planning doing. That if she can remember that herb,
Or those collection of herbs?
yeah, the collection of herbs. See what they remember what they look like and figure out anything magical they could do with. And probably also while she's doing this, she's like idly sketching, and she'll like sketch out Felix.
Regular Felix?
Well, Felix as she saw him,
Or
you know.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, where he's like all like maybe he's all decked out and he's wearing his fancy goggles.
You find Gretchen's home. It's quiet. Seems to be a little late. Do you text that you're here?
Do you want pizza? Question mark.
I'm kind of still at the graveyard if you wanna.
Yep.
So Gretchen's sort of while you get there, Gretchen's sort of like sitting on a tombstone, sort of like kind of jamming out to music. Yeah, I got more than enough, adding up in a way.
Oh, no.
She is jamming out to KDA.
I'm dying.
She doesn't seem to notice you. She seems to have both earbuds in.
Trip will kind of like sneak up behind her and just like see if they can get totally behind her and like tap her on the shoulder, then do like the opposite shoulder to see if she can like looks that way, and then they're on the other side.
It's a good thing you moved to the opposite side because Gretchen goes immediately for the stake.
Interesting technique.
Oh, hey. Yeah, sorry. It's kind of a habit. I mean, I don't really, don't really get any action here, so. The vampire fought outside of Impulse. It's been it had been a while, you know. I had to, you know, kind of get loose, kind of like, kind of get the blood pumping, you know, like. Anyway, what are you? Whoa! Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing here?
I'm free for the weekend.
Your watcher let you be free for the weekend? She seems a bit more control freaky than that. Not that Miss Rosestone isn't nice. It's just
That's why I'm free for the weekend.
Oh. Okay, what happened?
I made some calls that I thought were good in the moment, and things have consequences whether or not they were good choices, and now I'm free for the weekend. Can I pick the next song?
Yeah, sure.
And Triple kind of like open the Spotify and like add like From Eden by Hosier as the next track as like the garbage person that they are. Cause yeah, yeah. So kind of free.
Tell the whole story, Mitch.
But
I've never heard this song before.
oh, you're not familiar with Hosier?
No, I really don't get like adventurous with my musical tastes. It's more what works, and then this works, and
Yeah, I mean, he's got a really soulful sound and really complex lyricism.
it's a really nice
Along,
voice.
yeah, it's really great. I don't know. It's one of those like kind of. This is from the first. This is from the first and a half album. Like there was a whole like live recording session that he did live on like his first tour. So this is technically like from the first album, but also like the tour EP. So there's a little bit of a discography. Yeah, you want to listen to it later.
So sorry, I'm catching Fan up in the chat.
Now I'm looking at the chat. That was a mistake.
It's always a mistake.
I usually have a pop out, so when I look, I don't look at it.
Anyway, so like, I know you want to get pizza, but what do you want to do? I mean, you have a weekend. Like, my parents are out of town.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, some sort of like business thing, I think. They don't really tell me anything.
How about I don't know if your local pizza place does like delivery, and then like pillow fort in the living room.
Like a sleepover or something?
Yeah, like a sleepover or something.
I've never actually been to a sleepover.
Yeah. Actually, neither have I. I have read and watched a lot of media about sleepovers, but the Tumblr is a very interesting place.
I mean, two Slayers can probably put a better pillow fort than those Pretty Little Liars girls, right?
Probably. How long do you have to still stay out here?
I think we're good. I mean, it's usually like this. All the big bads seem to go to Haven Rock instead of here, so guess I got in trouble for wanting to help, so I understand.
I mean, we would have never met otherwise, so I don't have any regrets.
Never said I regretted it.
Come on, I won't make you walk. There's just a little, like, silver Prius sitting down the street.
Mitch, what did you do?
Nothing.
I'm gonna stop looking at the chat. You guys are the worst.
Anyway. Don't have doors. I hate you.
Yeah, continue your seat. I'll just be over here.
I'll just be over here, sowing dissension in the ranks. So, pillow forts, pizza. I wanted to ask you, when you started out as a Slayer, what was it like for you?
Like,
Or like before and then after?
I mean, before I mean, I was still doing theater, still swimming in the lake, riding my bike, getting into trouble. I mean, not a lot really changed except for the type of trouble that I kind of try to get in now was trying to kill me. So, I mean, not a lot. I mean, I have more. I used to kind of be known by everyone, but like not know anyone. And I think I'm like I kind of have friends now, so I guess that's an upside.
Yeah. For me, I was kind of sick as a kid. Didn't really get to go out much or have friends or even leave my room, really. And then I got this, and she kind of gestures to the graveyard and like with a hand on her snake. I got power. I got better, and I guess I want to be everywhere but my room. And then I got to meet you and Ashley and Nessa and Izzy and Jono and everybody. I even got to meet a 7-foot magic teddy bear. How cool is that?
That might be the highlight of our life. I'm not gonna lie.
So we may, I think, even if we mess up, we're slayers. We still do the right thing. We still save the day. We're allowed to let loose, aren't we? Mess up here and there. We're also kids.
I don't know. It feels like the weight of the world is kind of like on every decision, or at least that's how Miss Rosestone makes it feel like it is. And I don't know. Sometimes when I make the right calls, it even feels like it's wrong.
Mr. Kroloff reminds me that I'm not the only slayer. There's dozens, hundreds, maybe even thousands of them. All over the US, all over the world. None of us have to be alone. So maybe that weight of the world will be easier with, and she kind of nudges you, someone helping you hold it.
Yeah. Maybe.
So, pizza. What toppings are we gonna get?
What do you like on your pizza?
I think I'm a all meat, extra cheese, banana peppers, mushrooms kind of girl.
Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have to get a half and half pizza.
But
no.
then again, I haven't really tried that many types of pizza, so.
So my favorite pizza is like the entire veggie mix and then like pineapple and mushrooms and olives on like a white sauce base.
I don't think I've ever had pineapples on pizza.
It's really good.
And as you two talk about pizza and walk off into the night towards the local pizzeria, we cut to Izzy looking at her phone as the cuckoos sort of wind down for the night. They are in a hotel. Quentin, I swear to God, if you don't give me that motherfucking pillow, you don't need it, you're fucking tall! Quentin's just like, Fuck you, Knox. What the fuck you say to me? Izzy sort of Aster's like, come on, we don't need to wreck another hotel room. Izzy sort of looks at her phone, types out the words, I kind of miss you, Graveyard. Before reading that last message again, deleting it, and then putting her phone on silent. And that's where we're ending this episode.
Aw, snap!
So, that was episode 3. Bad luck.
It was pretty good luck. I felt like it was a good night. Yeah, got a break into some houses. It's good.
No, it was not. It was absolutely horrible luck. What are you talking about?
Awesome.
We get to deal with consequences since you didn't text Nessa, and you broke into Nadia's home, and you were a shit to Izzy.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Kaleb sent me, is like they didn't even think to text you.
It's like, what kills me is that they didn't text Nessa.
I, as a player, didn't think you had. I thought like when you went poofy, you just go poofy, and like your phone doesn't work.
Yeah, John was like, "Oh,
we didn't know that
they're
your
dead.
phone was in the library.
They're dead."
We didn't know the phone was in the library, so I thought you got like transported to a litmo space where your phone don't work. Like,
I think this was a great like.
how
I
does
think this is
magic
a great
work?
episode for dynamics between characters when we don't have Aisling, who was brave in the face of danger.
Yep.
We have
smart.
we have
That's
the brain cells gone. And what happens between Trip and Jono after disastrously
we didn't punch each other.
disastrously trying to get information, not getting any information out of Bianca, actively scaring her off and going like, "Oh shit, we didn't ask any questions."
She was kind of angry with us, for the record.
Oh, I don't know. Would you be happy with someone yelling outside of your home at 10 at night?
We're 17. We don't have decorum.
She's grieving!
Oh, get over your dead, whoever.
Don't say that.
So we're going to go in counterclockwise order. Mitch, tell us where we can find you and who you played and what your favorite moment was from tonight.
Yeah, you can find me anywhere where there is a penny and there's a tail, at Penny for a Tail on all the social medias. Especially this weekend, I'll be running Gordian Solutions over at the Cult Divinity Lost channel, as well as doing a few other things. Just check out my Twitter; you'll figure it out. I was playing Jono, the sexy badass demon hunter, and my favorite moment. I think it was really just kind of watching the Watcher 2 trip out. I think that was also the first session where Jono didn't get punched by the Slayer. So
You didn't get punched by the Slayer in this one. Progress!
I know, right? Like I was like, what did I do? Like something.
Goodness.
Something right. But yeah.
Dan, where can we find you? Who did you play? And what was your favorite moment from tonight?
Hi, I'm Dan. You can find me on the internet in all of the places at Darker Larper. I am on the internet banging pots together most of the time, causing some sort of trouble. I'm afraid of my Twitter notifications, but I'm on Twitter primarily, yelling out into the void. Sometimes it screams back and I'm scared. And I played Trip Ward, our favorite one brain cell. Oh wait, never mind, Slayer. And my favorite moment probably is the whole like taking that. Oh yeah, let me just find the picture, password. Oh hi there. Like didn't see that one coming. I'm gonna lie, they had us in the first half.
Well, Aubrey.
Hi, I am Aubrey. I played Nessa, your just general brain cell.
I love this party dynamic.
Yeah. It's really hard to say even she has the brain cell. She's making some questionable decisions. But you could find me. My personal is Mad Queen Cosplay, but most of the time I'm found running the Goblets and Gays Twitter. And yeah, there's gonna be some cool stuff that's coming down later this month on that, so keep an eye on it. And yeah, that's about it. My favorite moment was Nissa getting kidnapped and just watching the fallout from that.
Never leave us again.
You can't leave us alone, Nessa. Bad shit happens. You need at least one non-fighter to balance you both out.
I mean, if Aisling was here, probably would have been okay.
But no, Ashley wasn't here.
Nope.
We'll see what Ashley discovered on her time away next week. But hello, my name is Kaleb Wim, who kind of went to presents and Go the Phoenix. You can find me here running this game on Fridays. You can find me this Sunday playing Quiet, which is our theme for Son of the Flood tabletop game. Our teens are going on a road trip, and they had a very good emotional breakthrough, so maybe I can play someone who can finally be happy. You can, oh boy, what else is on the tube? We have merch. Friendos. From some late stocking stuffers to get your friendos and your family. Go to the Go to the Phoenix store. We have lovely mugs and new stuff. Like I haven't seen any of the new stuff, honestly, so I'm a bad shiller. But there are lovely Quiet t-shirts and Go to the Phoenix t-shirts. Show your devotion with t-shirts. This is not a Guild of the Phoenix t-shirt. On Thursdays, Parslings is still going on hiatus, but we will be having a modern day post-apocalypse fantasy RPG called Reticent. More details will come from that, but it sounds festive. And once again, oh wait, Fridays. That's this. Haven Rock. I said that before, but we're shilling it again. Hi, do you like Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Do you want something tangentially related to Buffy the Vampire Slayer? This is the perfect show for you.
With less bury your gaze.
So much less, way less bury your gaze and so much more representation.
Yep.
I know, right?
Oh, goodness. And that new merch, so sorry, is dropping on the 15th. So keep an eye on that. We still have cool merch in the store. To quit your whistle.
If we wear the shirt, I think we should get extra XP.
Stop asking! We're not gonna get any!
Just, if I ever show up with the shirt, I think we should go along with some XP.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah. I need some.
So, thank you for joining us. I don't think I can raid from this side of things. But, have a lovely evening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. And, just keep slaying. That sounds... Oh...
Nope, it's gotta stay now.
Yeah.
It's gotta stay now.
It's
final
forever on the internet.
It's here.
The final
it's
word
staying.
to the internet.
My hubris!
Well, it's like the podcast sign-off just became eat your vegetables. Because we said it at the end of the first episode. So now we just say it at the end of every episode.
Oh, you can find me at Kaleb on Twitter. You can find my stuff on YouTube. I actually recorded something. I recorded all of Marvel's Avengers post-launch content, which is Taking Aim, the operation with the lovely Kate Bishop, voiced by the fantastic Ashley Birch.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm
going to download that game again just to play Kate Bishop.
Where she is searching for Clint. So, yeah, just keep slaying, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends!
Bye.
Bye.